Morning. I've just briefly taken you off of charge from the Jackery, but I've got the Jackery out only with one of the solar panels because the other one's being used on the 500 we got with Joe. But yeah, what a morning and what a place to wake up to. Mountain views all around. We've got the ones in the distance there which I've just flew the drone over. I've just wasted 2 batteries on the drone, which is why I'm just starting to charge them on the Jackery. But yeah, I've got my phone charging, got the drone battery charging, the controller charging, solar panel on there, and you were charging as well with the GoPro. But I just took it off because I had to do a video. We're in no rush today, just going to enjoy this. I've just been having a little paddle in the water because somebody, like I say, put these rocks around here and made a little lagoon, but it's beautiful, absolutely fantastic. So we'll probably chill here until sort of afternoon, and then we'll start driving up to Le Jay, and we'll probably do 3 or 4 nights, maybe 3 nights on the campsite, 1 night off, and then start heading back. But I want to try and get as much 4 days riding in as possible. Yeah, so just going to enjoy the surroundings, and you'll probably catch up with us when we start driving. What a place. So what I would say as a top tip, guys, if you are using a Jackery and it's outside, you probably are using the solar panel. Now it can probably handle the heat, but in this heat that's beaming down, obviously it does get very, very warm to the touch, even the things you plug into it. And that's just a natural thing because of the sun. But I've got this foil thing we used to use for the window. If I put that over there, as you can see, it's going to keep everything nice and cool underneath. That's just a tip. Yeah, so rather than everything getting really, really hot to the touch, as you know, you probably leave your phone out in the heat when you're sunbathing in your garden, you touch it and it is roasting hot. So just put on that on there, just dissipates the heat away a bit and stops it from overheating. So we're pretty much all packed up. This van is going to go across that water. I've got no qualms about it, it should be absolutely fine, but it should make for some epic footage. Yeah, these big old knobbly tyres should make light work of it, but the worst case scenario, we have a tow rope and Joe can pull us out, but any deeper and I probably wouldn't do it, but it should be good. Load of quad bikers actually just came through here, and one just whizzed straight through that, which was pretty cool. I don't know whether they were locals on quad bikes, whether they're paid to do it, but yeah, we're going to head up now and continue the mountain pass. That wasn't too much of an issue, it absolutely breezed through it. I mean, it doesn't look, I mean, it's about foot deep in the deepest place, but not an issue. I wonder whether Joe will go through it now. He's going for it. Go! He breathed through it.
Mate, I shit myself. I want that.
Not a problem. Not even for this thing. Let's go! Oh! Oh my God! Watch in front of you! Watch in front of you! Oh no! Oh! Look out! Who on earth would want to be at home on the sofa catching up on Love Island? Not me. Living an adventure. How was that, Sam?
Out of breath.
Out of breath. Terrifying. I've never heard so much panic in someone's voice hanging onto the side of the van.
Mate, ripped my hand apart. There's nothing to hold on to.
Let's push on up there. Great, baby! I have no idea if he's even going to get up that, but I'm going to get out and check. So guys, we're now entering Italy. It might actually just be a little bit further up, but you can see the flags. And we're only going to be in Italy for a short amount of time whilst we hop back over into France, but we're avoiding the old Mont Blanc tunnel, which costs, I think it was about 65 euros one way, which is hideously expensive. So yeah, we're avoiding that, and we're going to drive up and over the Italian border very shortly. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that that over there is Mont Blanc, and that's obviously the mountain tunnel we're trying to avoid. But what a spectacular view of it, pretty incredible. But we're coming up on the Italian border now. Welcome to Italy!
A little later.
Now we are at the top of the Great St Bernard Pass, and now we are in Switzerland. So we've done Italy and now Switzerland, all to avoid the Mont Blanc tunnel, which probably would be easier just to go through it. But hey ho, we're up and over and dropping down into Switzerland and then into France. So this is the year that the Tour de France has finally caught up with us. All the roads are blocked off. We want to get to Le Gai, but we can't get to it. There's no signs for diversions. The sat-nav doesn't give the road closed, and there seems to be nothing in place for all the people that should be using the road. So we're now currently going along a towpath by the side of the river that's prohibited for vehicles. So apparently we're going to follow this all the way to the lake, Lake Geneva, and hopefully we should then be able to get down onto a road and back up towards Le Gai. But the Tour de France, just saw some cyclists, to be fair, they were whizzing along, but it's just caused a whole world of havoc for everyone else. But we're not the only people that have come up on this towpath. A load of Swiss people in their cars have done so also. So hopefully it gets us down and we don't get caught by the police.
Great success.
I think we're back on the straight and narrow, not going the way we'd originally intended, but we are on the way to Le Gai. That towpath has saved us a little bit of time, and it's now saying we get there at 6:20 in the evening. The question now is going to be whether the lady is on the campsite, which I very much doubt she is. We'll have to see. We might be parked in the car park for tonight. We wouldn't have seen this before, but yeah, Lake Geneva. We seem to be doing a tour around and trying to avoid this tour, but we're back on the straight and narrow, like I say, so hopefully we'll get back up into the mountains, away from Switzerland and Geneva, because we haven't actually got a vignette for this country, which you should really have, and we don't, so that's why we didn't want to get stopped by the police. So we've made it to Leger. We went up to the campsite, which we've been to many years, or a few years, and it is completely fully booked. Fully booked or fully populated, because you can't book in advance, it's fully booked, fully populated. And the reason for it is the tour. So the Tour de France has completely us up, to be quite frankly. And we don't know when or if we can even get a picture on there in the next 3 or 4 days. So we are here with all the caravans, no jacuzzi, no swimming pool, no showers. If we don't get up there, that could have really, really ruined our trip. I'm gutted. Gutted. But we are here and I can't moan forever, so we'll try in the morning and we'll keep trying. That's all we can do. Now we get to roll down into Leger. Now I'm buzzing. Let's go. What are you gonna do? Join the tube club?